What's up, Knights of Vex? Welcome to the second round for the second week of the 3v3 season. We are currently 4-0, so I am making a huge comeback from the absolutely atrocious previous season of going 3-6. So I want to keep this win streak going and try to make it back to the 4,000 skill rating and be back where we belong at the top end of the game. Last round was not easy. I barely squeezed by my opponent. I had to dig deep, and I won by 2 banners. I really had to focus, and I was on a mini speed run because I had to go to a movie with my family. Ended up showing up a little bit late, but I got the victory, so all was well. For today, not going to be an easy matchup because my opponent is very, very good. So let's head into game and check out exactly where we are. 37.99 heading into Kyber 1. Trying to get back to 4,000. We got to keep winning. Like I said, the last season really brought us down below. So trying to go for a 5-0. Our opponent for today is Jason Solo 29. Awesome name. They are from the guild Green Alliance. Very good legacy score, extremely similar to mine. If you guys look at my legacy score, I'm at 1055. So very, very similar. The reason why Hermit Yoda is in Squad Arena, by the way, is because I'm trying to drop my rank so I could do Rod of the Hut testing on Tuesday. So that's why. Not a lot of players are active, but I'm trying to drop. Not going into exile, I promise. But my opponent's galactic power is 14.8. They are not very big in terms of roster size. I don't think they're going to have a lot of Relic 10s, or maybe they're missing units, because 14.8 doesn't mean... I'm usually facing 16, 17 million, so these types of opponents scare me the most, to be honest with you. Let's check out the Relic 10s. They only have 4, so I have the advantage of Relic 10s. So this player is good. They're very, very good. Honestly, Relic 10 is helpful, but it's not extremely game-changing the way we thought it was going to be. It really only matters if it's like a full squad is Relic 10, not like 1 or 2 characters. So we shall see how this is going to go. Very good selections. Datacron farming is very, very good. So they're doing what they have to compete in Kyber 1. Very, very strong Datacron farmer, and they're going to have more than enough to deal with the Kyber 1 map. So let's head into game and see if my opponent has attacked yet. Looks like they haven't attacked. But I didn't really change up my defense from the last time. I kept it the same. So I kept my Jar Jar with the attacker to defense, offense Cron. My Bo-Katan to defense. My Ahsoka, my Bounty Hunters, my Cassian. All the same. If we go up top, I do have my Cobb Vanth, my Lord Vader, Saw, Inquisitor Barriss, and my Pirate King Hondo. There is a weird bug with Silvo. It affected me last round on my ult account. Ended up still winning, but he goes to like an infinite revive loop. I don't know what the heck is happening there. So hopefully it doesn't affect my opponent. There's a lot of counters with anti-revive, but it is currently bugged. I have my Rey Luminara, my Wookiees, my Palpatine, my Keller and Beck, and my Leia. My backwall Leia is hiding. And then ships, you know the deal with ships. It's always going to be a nothing burger. So that's my defensive walls. But I have to deal with today. We have Lord Vader with the attacker Cron. Probably not going to try Ugnaught. Not today. We have Boba Fett, Sign of Django, with Asajj and Forlom. No Django. So Django might be used on offense, or he's hiding in the back. So I got to figure out something else for that. That's an interesting split. Then we have Jabba. We have a Syndulla lead. Not Ahsoka. We might see a backwall Ahsoka Wat Tambor. That's what I'm predicting after seeing this type of comp. So a lot of players are splitting up Ahsoka and putting Syndulla lead with Ezra instead of Ahsoka. So it's very interesting. We have Bo-Katan again on defense with Bam. Great Mothers worked really good for me last round. We're probably going to stick to that. ISB, Gungans, Attacker Cron, Cassian with no focus Datacron. They split it up. I think that team is a lot weaker without the focus Datacron. So I'm not overly concerned with that. But again, I can't take it extremely lightly. Master Mace, and Saw Gerrera with Luthen and Kleya. So probably going to stick to JMK. Wherever I see the Cassian FDC is where I use JMK, unless I need it for the back wall. So what I need to do is be really smart against this bottom wall and really have to figure out exactly how I want to approach this. Don't have Leia available for Ahsoka or Lord Vader, so I'm probably going to have to go more expensive. I got to be cautious of a back wall Stranger Maul. So really, it all depends on if I choose the right counters on the front wall. Will it affect me in the back? So let's get this GAC started and try to go for a 5-0. First things first, I want to just get the Bo-Katan battle over with. I don't really plan on using Great Mothers against the Syndulla Ezra lead. Can it work? Yes. I think it's a little dicey, and I don't feel like playing around with that today. So we're going to go with Great Mothers against Bo-Katan. This worked out really well for me last time. I hope it's a repeat. They're running the healer damage immunity 3 with the defense to offense 6. Very high crit damage, health, and offense. A little bit of crit chance. Running the same exact Cron. The 100% more damage for attacker 6. The only thing is that this works on the attacker's turn. So the mass swarm and the assisting from Morgan and Great Mothers are not going to amplify the damage. It's on Spirit's turn, which I'm perfectly okay with. The high crit damage is enough for those out of attacker turns or assists, and then the potency is very nice for the stun with a little bit of protection. So, I'm going to do the same exact strategy. I'm going to Doom Bo-Katan, put the Blessed on Spirit, and then this Mass Swarm should do a lot. Well, this should do a lot. That's almost 100k. Now, Mass Swarm. That's phenomenal. That's without the 100% more damage attacker 6. Now, this is going to be an absolute big one-shot. Look at this. 482k from a marquee unit. That's just crazy stuff. Like, that's a record-fast battle. It makes me question, if this is so easy, maybe Bo-Katan is not going to be that good on defense with the defense to offense Cron, because I think this is a pretty good value. It's a epic confrontation team that is dangerous for most teams. It beats a lot of Galactic Legends, and Great Mothers just make it look like a nothing. Absolutely like nothing. So, really good first victory, full banners, and like I said, not planning on using Great Mothers anywhere else, so really good start. Next team we're going to take on is going to be Boba Fett signed to Jango, and I think it's going to be a lot easier without Jango Fett in the leadership slot with his Datacron. It should be a lot easier. Obviously, it's still a dangerous team. They are rocking the Attacker Cron 6, which is giving 100% more damage. 100%. So it's kind of dicey, and they have lots of protection with offense and health. I'm going with Baylan. I think Baylan should do this. We provide them with Doubt, so I think the Doubt should stop the turn meter game. Max health damage, high crit damage, tenacity, defense, and some crit chance. We have anti-revive in our kit. This should work the way I'm thinking. They have Doubt, so this is exactly what I wanted. Let's see if I can get some stuns. It's a cooldown increase. Okay. I kind of want to remove turn meter here. Do the big attack. That's 2 down already. That was another record-fast battle. Really good stuff for Baylan. So I do think that the Doubt is very nice there because it prevents any sort of turn meter gain. I think the interaction works where they can't gain the 100% turn meter from Disciple. Maybe it's something else. I know I have very fast characters, but that was a awesome second battle. I think that's a really good use for Baylan because Asajj Omicron is nothing to take lightly. So really good second battle. Next battle is going to be Lord Vader, and this took a little bit for me to decide, but I simply just don't want to waste Satele here in case there's a back wall Stranger Maul Starkiller, because my opponent, I think, is pretty smart. I mean, they're a good GAC player. They could be trying to bait me to use my either Ugnaught or my Satele, and I want to save both those teams. So I'm going to bind Sith Eternal Bane against Lord Vader. The Cron is simply something you cannot take lightly. They're running the max health debuff damage at level 6 for attackers with extremely high protection, critical damage, and offense. So that high protection honestly scares me the most because bulky Lord Vaders are really hard to get through. So we're going to have to move really fast. The benefit, I have a Relic 10 Darth Bane. That should help me. I am rocking the Darth Revan Focus Datacron, which is giving me 100% health and 100% armor pen. That should help me, get through him a lot faster. The problem is timing out. The high protection Crons are always the scariest. What I'm going to do is we're going to go and siphon and lower the defense of Lord Vader. I'm going to link both the spawns because linking Lord Vader isn't really going to help me. That'll prevent them from critting me. So I'm okay with this. This is mostly going to be a full auto kind of battle. Well, actually, I can't instant defeat them, so maybe I should go for Appo. I keep forgetting that he can't, what's it called? He can die if there's a GL in the field, so that's something I keep forgetting. I'm so used to using non-GLs against Lord Vader that you just ignore Appo, but in this situation, I might be able to just kill Appo and then go for Lord Vader. I definitely can't insta-kill because of the CX2 situation. So I think I'm just going to wait until to ult, because I don't think I need to do it right now. The disarm on Bane does definitely stink. That's going to mitigate his damage. but not too much. He might kill CX2. They're not as tanky as I thought. This isn't that bad. Maybe it's the high defense Crons that really causes a problemo. Well, there's the stealth. I guess I'll relink now. Next turn from Bane should be it. The heal immunity here is very nice. I guess we'll pop it because maybe the AoE will help get rid of CX2. Yep. Alright. Good thing that Sith Eternal is going prior. I don't think it's going to be a kill. Yeah, unfortunately not. So now he's going to start to heal a little bit, but let's go ahead and do this. There we go. Alright, not too bad. I guess the high protection is good. It might shut down other counters, but maybe with this one, the thing that makes it really linger has got to be the high defense Crons. So I don't think we're going to time out on a solo Lord Vader. I also think I chose a really good Datacron, but I do want to make sure that this is full banners. And Lord Vader is not really helping with that at the moment. Try to see if I can maybe stall it out a little bit. I need another turn. It's probably not going to count. I think the basic is going to do more. I think regardless. Wait, did that count as full banners? Oh wait, that did count. All right, thank you CG. That was considered a full banner win. So 2 full health and 2 full protection units. I will take it. We haven't dropped a banner yet today, but that could very much easily happen in the next 2 battles. So the downside, I had to combine the biggest duo in the game to take out Lord Vader. The positive, I saved Satele, so I don't have to worry about a backwall stranger situation because I have her available. Now the biggest question is Jabba and this Ezra lead, or Ezra team with no Ahsoka in it. Do I overkill it, or do I try to think of something else? That's the biggest decision. Alright, I decided I'm going to go with Stranger against Jabba. I want to save Queen Amidala for that back wall, and I can't take Jabba lightly, especially with a very good Datacron like this, so I have to go kind of expensive, unfortunately. Don't know what's hiding in the back. They're running the speed up on a basic with very high defense, health, protection, and potency. It's a very defensive Jabba squad and Datacron. I'm rocking a max health damage 3 with the bonus turn for Sith 6, my highest defense Cron with some potency and some crit damage. Honestly, I hate that I'm doing this, but I feel like if I underestimate Jabba, it could end up being a drop, which I cannot afford. And I'm hoping that Starkiller doesn't bite the dust. So we're gonna go here. That's easy. I think that was the right call. I think. This should hurt a little bit, nothing too hard. Alright, not a fan of that. Too many thermals for my liking. No kill yet. Come on. I don't like the thermals on either of them. Yeah, we gotta get Starkiller back up, because he's got a lot of health. That could pop him. Alright, he's okay at the moment. Need way more healing. Get to ultimate. Perfect. That should be in the full banner range if we can not get hit by another thermal. And there's the full banner's gone. Let's go here. Alright, that's a permanent locked heal and buff immunity. It's gonna be the first banner drop, is gonna be a 56. Unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, Jabba, I know he gets a lot of crap lately for being not that good on defense, but in 3v3, it's a little bit more challenging if you're not using JMK or Lord Vader. I feel like I have to save JMK to have a comfortable counter for a top wall Saw Gerrera focused Datacron Cassian. So it kind of makes you have to make hard decisions about, do I want to use an expensive team like this, or try to underman it and risk dropping a battle, which I cannot afford to do, especially anyone in Kyber 1. A drop almost signifies a loss. So, tough decision, but I feel like I had to make it, and that was the first banner drop of the battle. So hopefully it doesn't bite us. This was a very tough decision, and it could end up costing me because there could be some backwall monsters, and I really just don't feel like risking against Ezra because I feel like he's more of a galactic legend than Ahsoka is. So I feel like, you know what? Let me use the galactic legend against Ezra and use the non-GL team against Ahsoka if she's back there, which she more than likely is with Wat Tambor. So I am going to be forced to use Kylo. They have the support grit 6 with high health, crit damage, and offense. I'm going to stick to Kylo. Wherever, Ezra is, I use Kylo. Max health damage 3, Sith bonus turn 6 with good crit chance, defense, crit damage, tenacity, and some potency. It's mostly about the defense and crit damage. Those are the two most important stats. But I really do not enjoy doing this. I do not enjoy doing it. So they obviously get a lot of speed. Let's just poke. Try to heal Hux a little. Trying not to kill the banners here. It's going to end up being a 56. Can't stop it. Well, that would have been a 56 regardless. So, hey, the retaliate was kind of nice there. So, it ended up stripping a banner. So, unfortunate. It's crazy overkill. It looks like overkill, but I'm telling you, Ezra is like the galactic legend. But it really all depends. If there's backwall monsters, we're going to start to sweat a little bit. I don't know if there will be, but you always have to predict and prepare for that backwall. So 2 banner drops on the front. Brings us to 554. What are we hiding? Is it Kylo? Is it Leia? Okay, I knew there was going to be a GL back here. I knew there were going to be a couple GLs. So, what they did was they put... Oh, this is interesting. Wow. Okay. Backwall Leia. Which, I wish I saved Kylo, obviously. We have Rey Ben Luminara, which is going to require Queen Amidala. Traya, Nihilus, and Maul hate-fueled. That's new. There's the Ahsoka Ezra, or Ahsoka Wat Tambor, and then Stranger Star Killer with OG Maul. I've heard murmurs out there that this is meant to stop Satele. We're going to have to find out. I don't know for sure. I don't know if it's mod dependent or what, but I'm probably going to end up going with Satele here, but very questionable decisions I have to make. I think Maz Kanata should be able to do this. Should. I don't know for a fact, but I feel like Maz Kanata should be able to do it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. That could be anti-Maz. I might have to do some research on that, but yeah, my opponent set a very tough board, and it's not going to be easy. Unfortunately, with me going super expensive on that front wall, I have to make tough decisions because I'm not going to be able to one-shot everything else. But I really have to make difficult decisions in order to get the full clear and one-shot everything. So I'm doing a risky counter here because I'm not going to be able to get through Ahsoka with Wat and get through Leia and get through that Stranger team and the Maul Hatefuel team. So my opponent set a very smart board and it threw me off. So I gotta give him credit. There's a Relic 9 Ben Solo. That's the positive to this. But they set a very good Cron. It's obviously with Luminara. This makes this very difficult. Very, very difficult. I'm going with a attacker Cron. Defense to offense with my highest crit damage and my highest health for some survivability if Ben Solo decides to hit us pretty hard. Let's see if this defense to offense Cron helps us. This is not a guaranteed win. It's a very low win rate, like a 35% chance. It's not perfect. Increase your cooldowns. This might be silly, but I'm trying to get a big one-shot here. Didn't work. Okay, let me think for a second. Okay, this is not ideal. Can't let her get to ult. Yes, it worked. That's awesome. It worked today. Doesn't normally, it's not always a guarantee. I think I chose a really good Cron. We're going to lose health on one character. That's a 56. That was perfect. That worked out amazing. That might save me. That right there could save this Grand Arena and get full one-shots across the board because I am not comfortable with that counter. I think I played it correct. I tried to get the big one-shot off the 5th stack of Anguish of Maul on Ben. It did not work. He went into damage immunity. But I think increasing his cooldowns was the correct move. Kept the heal immunity on Rey. She didn't heal back to full health. I was able to kill Ben. The assist from Malgus killed Rey. That was super nice. This Grand Arena isn't even close to being over, but it's a step in the right direction. Alright, here we go. Very tough decision. I'm using Satele against Leia, because if you look at the rest of my roster, it's simply not easy. JML's not easy. Jabba's definitely not. Need JMK. Queen Amidala is needed for the Ahsoka Watt team, because that's way too difficult. It's just simply a very tough decision I have to make. The Cron they are rocking is the Crit Avoid level 3 and the Grit level 6 for support, with very high crit damage, offense, health, and protection. The Cron I am rocking is going to be the Bulk 3, the damage reduction 6 with the Basti 9, giving me a lot of protection up. The turn meter does not matter here. And, well, yes, it can, actually. I think it does matter. It's JMK doesn't matter against. Really good tenacity and more damage with 36% protection, 43% critical damage. I don't know if I go for Leia first or just kill Drogon. We cannot reduce our cooldowns. That's the problem with doing this, but it's a very, very tough decision. You know what? I guess I go all out on Leia. It stinks. I'm forced to do that. Not really feeling too great about it at the moment. Big counters, maybe? I don't know. Need another turn from Satele. Let's see what happens. I do not want her to get to ult. That's definitely rule number 1. Keep her ability blocked. Didn't matter. Please. We're good. We're good. Okay. I'm like, do I just go for Leia? Do I go for someone else? Like, what's the move here? Don't have the highest protection compared to most. I had 35%. A lot have like 50 or higher. I did not. I think I played this good. Satele, my queen. Killing it. Absolutely killing it. Thank you for getting me out of a pinch once again. The problem is I have to do something else against Stranger. But when I tell you guys I've done the research, I've been plotting this for the past half hour. None of these moves are easy. Not any single team remaining is easy, besides maybe the top wall is easier. But this back wall really threw me off. Really threw me off. So I had to make tough decisions and taking one step at a time. The reason why all these other teams were so hard to figure out is because of this team. Because this is a simple time you out type of team. I could have a whole roster of strong units, but she's practically unkillable. So you have to bring in a team that can hit under her protection and hit hard. Because the remaining teams I have, all these teams I have, even if Kenobi can do it, I need Kenobi for the top, will get stuck on her. Simply not going to happen. So I had to make a tough decision. Ahsoka, Watt, and Hermit Yoda with the bulk 3 and very high health. So she's tanky. Very, very tanky. I have to go with Queen Amidala. Going the bulk 3, Wordy Galactic Republic 6, high defense, very high crit damage, and a little bit of health. I think I'm playing every matchup correct from based off that top wall. Or the front wall, because if I had to save Kylo would have been great back here, but I didn't have much of a choice. I should not be taking my time for this battle. I should be moving very fast. Because even this might not even be a super guarantee. I'm pretty sure it will be, because we have protection disruption. But even so, we just hit really hard. Because she's going to recover protection. She cannot recover health from the tank tech. Yeah, like this team makes it look like it's nothing, but it's a serious problem. Look how easy that was. See, like, that's what I mean. It's like, if I try any other team, it doesn't look that easy. It just straight up doesn't, but... Tough decisions. Very tough decisions. Especially that Rey Luminara battle with Ufus. It's just simply, you never know how that's going to go. But everything is working so far. We still have two very insane teams to deal with down here. We have Traya, Nihilus, Maul, Hate-Fueled. I have never seen that before. I don't think there's any data on that regardless. And then obviously a still very tough Stranger Starkiller OG Maul team. So let's figure it out. Okay, here we go. A very challenging team, and I'm landing on Jabba. I think Jabba should do very well here. As long as there's no Maul Hate-Fueled, I think I will be okay. Stranger Starkiller OG Maul. They are rocking the speed up on a basic with the Sith, damage immunity 6, and very high defense with protection and tenacity. Satele would have been really good here, even though OG Maul causes issues, but I have to go with Jabba. So I'm rocking a attacker max health damage 6, because we're going to be dealing a ton of damage and getting to contract faster. Crit damage, protection, potency, offense, and some health. Biggest question is this opening play. I think I put the buff immunity here. This can't be countered, right? I just want to double check. Let's see. Can't be evaded. I don't know yet. I definitely want disarm on you. Alright, not perfect yet. This could help. Blow him up. Yep. Okay. Starkiller is next. It's not over. I mean, I don't know yet. Don't want him doing too much of that. He doesn't get damage immunity. That's ultimate. Pop, yes! He popped from the thermals. Oh. Now, don't revive anybody. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, wait, he comes back. Hold on. Just don't bring your team back. That's all I ask. You're doing crazy things right now. There's no anti-revive because there's no Maul Hate-Fueled. Forgot about that. What are you going to do? Let's see what you're going to do. Getting closer to ult. That stinks. Just eat them. We lost 3 banners. Okay. That's a lot better than losing. That's a lot better than losing. That was tough. I think the thermals on Starkiller literally saved me, because he got to his ult. He got to the pull it out of the sky, and he just went kaboom right when he got that bonus turn. So that was so nice, especially if Starkiller's modded for health, which he normally is because of his ultimate. He deals damage based off his max health. So the thermals popping there were great. We did get Chrysanthemum back, then he got insta-killed. It's kind of hard to get through Stranger when he has that much defense. 155% defense is pretty tough, but we got through him. Unfortunately, we lost a character. Okay, I'm going to move on for now from that back wall Traya team because I don't know what to do yet. I have to figure out the top wall first. So I'm going to go to Gungans. This is another very dangerous team. Obviously rocking the defense to offense Cron with a high crit damage. I mean, really high. Let's see if he's modded for defense as well. No defense modding, but that doesn't matter because they're getting a lot of defense from the shield generator. I'm not going with as powerful of a Cron as last time because I used it already. I'm going with the Sith damage immunity 6, which should help unless Boss Nass removes all my stuff for 2 turns. Max health damage 3 with my high crit damage, high defense, and a little bit of health Cron. You just never know. You never know with the opening play. It's all the damage immunity is gone now, and that's a lot of damage. Let's see, offense down. Maybe a cooldown increase. Alright, that's good. Gotta get isolate. There we go. Put this on you. That's a cooldown increase as well. We did that death mark on Nihilus. 120k. Death mark on Savage. Alright, that's 2. Let's see how hard this hits. This could pop us. Alright, didn't happen yet. Another cooldown increase. Alright, that should help us in the meantime. Almost got that generator down. We're getting very close. This is good. Insta-kill. We survived yet another round of the scary Gungans. Looks to be pretty good banners. That's very nice. Yeah, this is going to be very good. Okay. And insta-kill. Alright, there we go. Full banners against Gungans. I think Savage lead is very nice because he's providing extra defense to the team, just in case you get hit kind of hard by Torples. He never got around to doing his big AoE because we kept increasing his cooldowns, applying offense down, which helps with his damage a little bit. So I think this is a comfortable counter going forward for me. Okay, changing up the plan. I thought I had to save JMK for this team. And now I'm thinking, there's no Galactic Legend on the field. There's no penalty for attacking at a turn. Maybe Ugnaught could do better against Saw, Kleya, Luthen than Kenobi. And use Kenobi for the back wall Traya. That could be a vital error. I'm just worried about Maz Kanata not being able to bypass the mark from Maul Hatefield and then getting insta-killed by Nihilus over and over and over. And I do not want to risk that today. So I'm changing up my plan. This could end horribly. We're dealing with the Cassian-focused Datacron, which is giving huge benefits to Kleya and Luthen. I'm going with the Ugnaught Cron. I have the Grit 6, the Ugnaught 9, high crit damage, some health, and some critical chance. I'm worried about a timeout, but they should not be able to hit us. We have 100% evasion. 100%, except they're hitting some stuff. That's a cooldown increase. We just gotta move fast. And hopefully just don't die. That can be a lot of counters, a lot of evasion. And I'm worried about this Saw Gerrera bomb pop, how that's going to be. Alright, this isn't... I mean... Not bad so far. Almost a minute in already. This is not bad. Still not over yet. Okay, he's under stealth. Just gotta be patient for a little bit. It's another decoy. Okay, we just, again, gotta be patient. I think Ezra might be the one to go down, if anyone will. We need Ugnaught to take turns bad. So Kleya's attacks can't be evaded, it looks like. Almost 2 minutes down. Gotta keep ramping. They're taking a lot of turns. Okay, good. Our opportunity has to occur very shortly. Lots of turns. Okay. Put you under captive. Because I don't want you bringing back the decoy. I have to move faster. And we gotta get rid of Saw here. Okay. You're next. Okay, hold on. Fracture. I'm so freaking hyped right now. Yes! Okay. We have an answer for Saw, Luthen, Kleya that's not a galactic legend. Ugnaught is doing it. Ugnaught just beat Saw, Kleya, Luthen with the focus Datacron. That is massive. I had a feeling there's no level 15 for Cassian. That's going to hurt our turn meter gains. They can't hit us very easily. And we just got a 56 banner win. That kind of opens up me for a potential getting rid of Traya with Kenobi now. So that was a phenomenal win. And now I have something else to go forward and learn with against Saw. So with that victory, that allows me to do something way more comfortable against this Traya, Nihilus, Maul Hatefield team. Obviously, it's not going to be easy, but Kenobi is so strong on offense, I think we're going to be okay. They are rocking a support grit level 6 with high tenacity, crit damage, crit chance, health, and offense. I'm going with JMK, Katan, Mace, the Mace level 9, the Wardy GR 6, which doesn't really impact us, the Bulk 3, high crit damage, defense, and protection. Even if, for whatever reason, Nihilus gets an insta-kill, I still think I'm going to be okay. The goal is just to get to an early ult from Kenobi and insta-kill Nihilus. I don't want him getting any crazy triggers. Okay. I'm holding off. Early ult. Insta-kill Nihilus. I don't want any insta-kills. Look, oh, that was easy. Now we just gotta deal with Maul. Which he gets very mad against any version of Kenobi, but I don't think we're gonna be in any danger. I think this was the right call. I have 4 minutes on the clock to get through him. Alright, not a big deal. Let's keep building up our ultimate. Go here. Pass the turn, get to ultimate, ensure the full banners. He's going to have a crazy amount of defense. And that's the battle. Way more comfortable than I was earlier. Like, that was really good. That allowed me to do something not stressful against the Traya Maul Hatefield team. I really don't know if Maz Kanata had enough in that team to get through a Maul Hatefield kind of thing. So, really hyped about that win. And now the rest of the GAC should be a breeze. Should. Next team we're going to take on is going to be Cassian without his focus Datacron and without Luthen Kleya. So it should be a lot easier. Should be a lot easier. Their Cron is very basic and he's at Relic 4. They have Terminator on a special with defense and critical damage. I am rocking the Depa Balaba level 9, Wardy Galactic Republic 6, and the Protection Up level 3 with high defense, good crit damage, crit chance, and protection. I think I was able to get this work without a Wardy Galactic Republic Cron seasons ago. This should only make it easier. Should be a pop. Yeah, he's gone. Very easy. There's nothing remaining that's going to be posing a threat. So that was a 20-second battle against a legendary character. And this just makes me think that Cassian going forward might not be a very good character compared to, like, the other, like Maul Hatefield. I just don't know. I don't know. Begs the question, is it worth going for later on? So, alright, nice and easy victory. 2 more teams. Next team is going to be Master Mace Windu, and I'm feeling very comfortable with this. Not comfortable with having Nihilus live, because I don't have his focus Datacron, but I don't think we can possibly lose. So Master Mace, Relic 8, Bulk 3, Wordy GR 6, Depa Balaba 9, a little bit of critical damage, nothing crazy, a lot of defense, not worried about it, a little bit of bulk stats. I'm going with a light side Cron, not even going with a dark side alignment. I'm just going with my highest defense and health, which is really good for my team, and a little bit of critical damage. I purely rely on Malik and Malgus' big hits, so I'm really not concerned. I mean, that was not that bad of a hit on Nihilus for the beginning, so we will just deal with it. As long as Nihilus can live, I'm going to be okay. So these hits aren't nearly as hard as they would have been without a high defense Cron. Still very hard-coded for Nihilus, which just... I mean, not Nihilus. If I keep saying Nihilus, I mean Revan. I did not mean Nihilus. I'm trying to say Revan. Let's go here. She might kill him here. See how she just will not leave him alone? No matter what. Trying to figure out how I want to do this. Trying to keep the fear on those characters. Okay, big hit on Mace. No dodge is nice. Fear. I'm okay with this. Even though they're feared, I really want to get that shock. That'd be a waste because he has heal immunity. I'm going to do it. She might kill Nihilus right here, and there's nothing I can do about it. I'd just rather get rid of Mace. So let's see if Nihilus is good. Okay, he's good. Alright, it's not bad at the moment. Not bad. Yeah, you see, if I didn't bring a high crit damage Cron, he was done. Absolutely done. I mean, a high defense Cron. Sorry, if I didn't bring a high defense Cron, he was done. So now we gotta wait 2 turns, or wait for him to take 2 turns to get that wild lightning going. Keep that going, not wasting our big hits. 1 more lightning. Next turn. This should do it. Full health and protection, and then a slam dunk from our boy Malgus. Alrighty, I don't want to toot my own horn, but we are almost at the finish line of the toughest defense I have faced all season long, and I have not dropped a battle yet. So I'm very happy. Could easily happen with ships. I'm not saying ships are going to be a breeze because it could set triple meta fleet, and that always sucks. I hope they don't do that, but I'm pretty proud of the performance so far. I have 1 final team remaining, and it's ISB with the focus Datacron, and I have a GL for it. The final team of this insanely difficult defense. ISB, not the highest relics. I have JML, perfect counter. The defense on this Cron is nuts. It's 100%, a lot of crit avoid, a lot of health. I'm going with a bulk level 3 with a almost 50% protection Cron. So those attacks by Cal under protection are going to hopefully one-shot the enemy team. The problem is the banner recovery might not be the best. It could be a potential 55, 56. We're going to have to see. Okay, so not bad at the moment. I'm telling you, Relic Delta is probably in our favor. Let's go over here. Let's see if this is a big hit. He's dazed. That's actually horrible. I did not expect him to get dazed there. Watch us lose this battle after all this hard, difficult work. I'd laugh. I would honestly laugh if we lost JML to ISB after this really hard Grand Arena. They're not even that high of Relic. I'm going to do this here because if I just remove his buffs, I'm screwed. So... let's go here. Almost. Just got to get to an insta-kill. Insta-killed you. Okay. Not too worried about the rest. Try to see if we get banners back on Luke. Is that enough for 56? Yeah, 55. I knew it. I had a feeling 55, 56. So that's going to be the character battles. Not bad in terms of efficiency. Not the end of the world. But it all comes down to ships. So we got a 1637 heading into ships. That's really not bad, especially after this board. I'm really... What is this? What is this? Oh, I have to deal with a banner-stealing Leviathan fleet. My opponent's good. They know what they're doing. They're trying to tilt Vex with this defense by setting Leviathan. That's 100% going to be MK6 and Phantom. 100%. And if I go second in the coin flip, I'm losing banners. And that can maybe, if my opponent goes toe-to-toe with me in terms of banners on my board, that's going to be a win for them because of the coin flip. So, this is a very strange Marauder with Malevolence. I do not know. That's very, very strange. I'm probably going to end up doing, obviously, Leviathan Mirror. Maybe home one against this. I don't think Defender is going to get crazy evasion in the starting lineup. I could be wrong. And then, I don't know. First off, we have to bite the Band-Aid. We have to do a mirror match. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all I really need. But I have to see. This is going to be... Whoops, I did not mean to do that. I hit the escape button and that accidentally took out the battle. I've never seen that before, actually. 1, 2, 3. That must be like a hotkey. This and this. So, hopefully I get the coin flip. There's no guarantee, but we don't have a choice. So, this is all correct. I don't think I'm going to lose, but I could lose banners. Even if I win the coin flip. So, let's see. Am I going to lose? I won the coin flip. Thank you, CG, for once. The past 4 mirror matches, I have lost the coin flip. So, this is nice. There's still a possibility of losing banners, because if it's Phantom MK6, which I guarantee you it is, my opponent is smart, they're going to do that. I'm going to win the match by doing this, but they can still get the reinforcement out twice. So I'm going to save this. But at least I'm not going to lose as many banners as I would by going second. Heal. Go here. So we're going to blow up Phantom, but they're going to go twice. Watch, Phantom. Told you. Then it's MK6. So it's going to be a 50-50 chance. I'm going to end up doing this. It's actually a 33% chance because of the doubt now. I'm not outlapping another turn. I don't think I am. Yeah, you see? It's gonna happen, I'm telling you. Alright, RNG. Let's see, who are you taking out? Is it MK6? Okay, there you go. So, that's the banner stealing lineup. It's literally what it's made for. They're trying to steal banners from me. So it's gonna be like a 73. That's a kind of close to a drop. I know you're going to say that's ridiculous, but it's meant to do this. That's the whole point of the fleet. So I'm going to have to rely on my opponent really struggling. Yeah, it's going to be a 73, I think, right? 72. That is simply something you cannot afford at this rank. But this seems to be the meta. People seem to be doing this more and more. They want you to strip your banners on the mirror match. Now I have to figure out what the heck this is, because this is bizarre. I don't know if this changes anything. I really don't. I typically don't like doing profundity against Malevolence, but with Marauder in the mix, it's just like very strange. I don't know. I'm doing a quick look to see. One seems okay. I mean, I don't know, guys. Home 1 has a 100% win rate. Unless there's something I'm missing. Unless I get like some random RNG from a dodge. It's 100%, but it's only like a couple battles. I'm checking one more thing. I've gone this far. I don't want to blow it now. What does Marauder do for this lineup? I don't think it does anything. Home 1 is a very similar win. Do I want to risk it? Screw it. We'll do Home 1 here. You never know with the turn meter gain. Ghost. Do. Raven's Claw, Ghost, Cassian, and B-Wing. I just don't know. I don't know. There's such weirdness with this person's defense. This is the craziest defense I've seen all season long, and it's not even close. Alright, there's the target lock. That's pretty good. I was told to call B-Wing to assist. Let's see. Oh, it's meant for stealing banners? Is that what it is? It could be. Which it's doing right now. Are you serious? You're serious right now. Stealth. That's incredible. It's trying to cause issues for me. And definitely stripping banners. Can I get any sort of protection recovery? No. Yeah, this is like super annoying. 73 again. Oh my god, the ships are gonna blow this Grand Arena. He went under stealth. 72 and 73? Absolutely horrible. Oh my god, like what is that? Yeah, Underman. I need the banners. I hope my opponent drops. I really do. This has been a crazy long recording, and I don't want to blow it in the last hurrah of ships. Alright, they can't gain turn meter, I don't think. Gotta get rid of Defender. Look at the freaking dodging. Let's do this. Okay, go for a basic. You're joking, my friend. Bomber. Nope. Okay. This is ridiculous. is, like, actually silly. Okay, I'm, like, beyond. What is that? Are you going to end this? TIE Bomber, right? TIE Reaper. What is this ship? Actually absurd. I love evasion. You guys like evasion? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. That, I'm letting you know, the last 2 fleet battles could cost us. Could cost us. I don't mean to complain, but those are tilting. Those are tilting fleet battles. That brought us to a 2079. We should have scored in the 2080s. High score of 2080. Should have. Oh, man. Banner stealing fleet. Annoying stealth fleet. Like, the stealth. I could not target him. This was a ridiculous evasion. My opponent, I had a feeling. With that low GP to be in Kyber 1, you know what you're doing. The positive, I was able to get through this extremely tough defense without dropping. So, I'm really happy I was able to do that. Will my defense hold? I don't know. I have some pretty tough teams. I don't have the most insane defense. I mean, I'm hiding some surprises in the back. I obviously have Leia. I have Darth Vader Dual Zen. It's probably going to be Ugnaughted, but I'm hoping I did enough to pull this off. Ships will clearly be our downfall by far, so it really is dependent on what happens. Now, when it comes to ships, they are missing Marauder for this, so maybe Malevolence steals some banners. Maybe this causes issues for them. They're going to do Profundity here. Executor somewhere else. It could steal some banners. I don't know for sure. So, I attacked early because I want to be able to stream. We will find out Knights of X if I did what it took to pull it off. But regardless, this was a very fun Grand Arena. Hopefully, we got the W. Alright, Knights, after a very long live stream that going back and forth with my opponent, we finally come back to the main account to see if we pulled it off, and it doesn't look too hot for us. I took a little bit of a sneak peek on my phone earlier. We lost by 6 banners, guys. That means ships screwed us. Yep. This Leviathan meta is here to stay. I think that after having a phenomenal character battle where I really had to come up with some crazy plans to pull off the victory, it stinks and sucks to lose it on ships. Because I feel like, again, I played out of my mind. Maybe I didn't. I personally felt like I did really well in terms of the banners. We had a couple of iffy wins where I lost characters. For, like, example, when I was going Jabba against Starkiller Stranger, I lost a character there. But everything else, I think I did pretty well in terms of banners. I think I lost a couple here and there on this front wall. I think everything here went really well. I could be not 50 full banners on Great Mother or against Bo-Katan with Great Mothers. Jabba, I honestly forgot what I used. It's been so long because I just did 2 Grand Arenas, but I feel like I didn't have any really bad efficient wins. Maybe up top, if I can remember. The only thing that's standing right now is maybe I could have done Wampa solo against Cassian. I did that tonight on my free-to-play, and it worked out great, but I can't think of a single battle. Maybe JML, I lost 2 banners there, but I think for the most part, I played great. Like, lost 5 banners on Leviathan. I normally get a 75, 77. With that, the home one against Malevolence with Marauder really threw me off. This was a 77, so these 2 battles right here, without a doubt, cost us the Grand Arena. And even if I didn't lose Chrysanthemum on the Jabba battle and I did better on the home one, maybe I'm in an even better spot. So, got to give kudos to my opponent. They played out of their mind because I had a pretty tough board and they scored a 20-85. So, I got to give them credit. They did what they had to do to win, and full credit given. They did really well. First loss of the season, we are 4-1. Not the end of the world, but I really wanted to go 9-0 and get back to the skill rating we're supposed to be. But, guys, we learned from our mistakes. I think the one thing I learned from this match is that you have to prepare for a very tough fleet wall. It's not necessarily going to be triple meta non-fleet anymore. Players want to spice it up, so consider Leviathan on defense with Phantom and the Mark 6. It really can cause issues with the banner. So it is going to be a GG. So we're 4-1 for the season. But now to get to the fun stuff. Like I promised last week, we have a giveaway for the channel, and I want to get to it now at the end of this video. So hopefully you guys stay tuned for a very long match, because we're about to get into the fun stuff. So we're heading over to the other screen really quick. And this is if you commented and you're subscribed to the channel and you commented on the other video, you're in the running. So as you can see here, there's 462 entries that I saw that were subscribed. So we're going to go ahead and pick 5 winners. So if you guys are selected, make sure to comment in the description or comment in the comment section down below with your name so I know it's you. I'm going to match by the name compared to the previous video and this video to know if it's legit. So we're picking 5 Knights of X. So let's go with number 1. This is the Wheel of Fame. So the first winner is going to be, let's see, Warcry Mies. You are the first winner of the giveaway. Congratulations. So you're going to be winner number 1. If you comment in the comment section, I'll be sure to reach out. So we're going to remove that entry. We're going to go on to entry number 2 for the giveaway. So let's see who's the second lucky winner. All right, who's it going to be? We have Slasher RT3036. That's a frequent viewer of the channel. Big congrats on the giveaway. Thank you so much for all your support. We're going to remove all instances of the selection. So really, really awesome. Congrats on the win. We're going to go on to number 3. And over here, we have Joseph Smith, 7023. That's going to be the 3rd winner of the Knights of X for the giveaway. Congratulations to Joseph Smith, 7023. Moving on to pick number 4. Let's see who is it going to be. Pick number 4 is XLOL 2045. Congrats on the 4th place win. You'll be also giving some giveaways. So awesome, awesome, awesome. We have 1 left for the Vex giveaway. Who is it going to be? And here we go. Last pick. Mendel4349. Those are the 5 winners of the channel. Make sure to comment in the comment section down below of this video to make sure you get your reward. So I want to thank you guys again for tuning in for this long of this GAC video and for supporting this channel on my first 2 years of YouTube. Really excited about the future. The goal is to hit 20K by the end of the year. More than likely not going to happen, but I am a little optimistic and always shoot for the stars. That's my number 1 advice for you guys. Always shoot high. But thank you guys again. Like the video, comment down below, subscribe for more content, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. May the Force be with you all. Peace.